Now, do I hit... So third... Or wait. Third from left. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A white tile, just one I clicked. Okay, so it is the other one. It's the other side. So... What's up? You going back? You actually can't leave June by herself. Oh, do you think you're her knight or her protector or something? You're creeping me out, man. Hey, it's love. Get over it. I'm going. Okay. Which should be this one, right? But saw a different room if you're looking to the same place over here. All right. Now where was it? What are you mumbling about, Jumpy? Oh, sorry. Could you be quiet for a minute? I don't want to forget this. Third. 1, 2, 3. This one. Get in center as close as I can for the headshot. Is that not it? Or does it mean like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That one. Okay, I was doing it wrong. I was saying like from the end, 1, 2, 3. No, it's 1, 2. Okay. I think that I'm just silly. I can get under it with my nails, and yes! Hey, there's the other plate. Nice. Cool. And we're gonna leave her again. I remember there being like a dude here that like was like, meh. I feel like this goes down. Okay, I think those two are right. Let's switch these. That looks right. Oh, bam. I just memorized where that guy was. I did it! And there goes the frame. What's this? I mean, what is this? Pretty obviously, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe. So look. I think so too. It's a key. Mars key. Sweet.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
It could also be a helmet. Maybe?
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
Yeah, where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure.
I'm just surprised you read that. You don't look like somebody who would do that. You look like somebody who would... Never mind.
But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
A Funyarimpa? No. It is not a man's face. Butterfly? No. Koi fish? No. I could see a dog. But not like... The whole thing is not a dog, but like part of it could be a dog. Small boat floating in a lake. Can't see that. I don't know what a funny rampa is, so I'm just gonna say a dog.
Maybe a dog. No, see, you got the head here, and then these are the front paws, and then these are the back paws.
Oh, I see it now. Holy cow. Thank you, game, for doing
See?
that. Wow. That's kind of cool. I already lost it, though.
See it.
Like, it flashed it in and out. I already lost it. Hold on. There it is. Okay, I see the dog.
I guess you've got a point.
How did you know? You're right. I didn't think you would have been able to guess that.
I'm smart?
So... Now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two
Now I
similar
can only
pictures.
see the dog.
Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else.
Again, I need to shut up.
These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc.
I'm trying to see that woman with a hat now.
Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture.
I'm trying to see if that... I don't think it's the same picture. Is it? No. Okay, no.
3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture.
Okay, they are two different pictures.
Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside
This is a
the
really
reach of British
complicated,
TV
like,
and radio.
experiment.
This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically.
Nope.
The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase.
Huh? So from 4 to 7, so it means 3 out of the 100, 3 times 8. So 24 more people. Wow.
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment?
No.
There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Means we're all connected.
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field, or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Huh.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute.
See, if we had gotten this basis for the third one, like now, for that field idea, it would have meant more, I think.
I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
A field not visible to the naked eye.
So what was the other thing they said you could see? Two of them are correct. A dog, and what was the other thing? I want to know what it is, so while we still have the picture up. Do you remember, Dim? Did you just looked it up? If you're still here. Because that'd be interesting to look at. The dog's name? So there's letters in here somewhere? What's the name? Is his name black and white? Because that's the only obvious one I see. Now it's obvious because you know it. That's part of the experiment, Dim. It's obvious because you saw it. I haven't. So I have no idea. And I'm trying to look for letters, and I see like an X. What was the option I barely knew? Funny Rampa? Or whatever. Fun Urimpa? Is there a Fun Urimpa in here? So the dog's name is Fun Urimpa? I don't see those letters in here. Apparently it's in there. I'll believe you.
Morphogenetic field.
Let's go to the hallway. I'll get June. You guys head to the door. It doesn't explain a bunch. I wish it had the picture there. On wherever you looked it up. That would make more sense. It unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can get going. Come on. What are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Roger that. Success. That's just what they call it. That's first successful thing.
Oh,
Well, second
hallway.
Second successful room of the game.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
I keep thinking about the 9 dude. Did Zero just want him to die so everyone would take it seriously?
Look over here.
Elevators. And the buttons... Of course they don't work.
Oh, I thought we were on the
Power
other
must be
side
out
of the
here
gate.
too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door.
The door handle broke.
Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
Well, Dim, he said somebody told him to do that, and that he was lied to. And I just assumed that was Zero lying to him about it. And then Zero knew he would do it because he's a scaredy little cat, and got himself killed. And then everyone else would see that it's real, and they would take it seriously.
What
That's
were
a
you
theory.
expecting?
It may or may not be true.
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Hope it would.
Yeah, I know. Still.
You think it's been an hour? That's fair. Ish.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Don't we need a key for that? I said.
No good.
Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Why are all these handles like down here and you have to grip it like that?
Hey,
What's that?
It's a map.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
let me see that.
Jeez.
I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
Huh? I don't know where here and there is.
How about
Okay,
that?
there you go.
She's right. We can't.
I was
get
like,
out
where the
through
heck
there.
are we? Here we are. Okay, so... Oh, okay, I can see it now. We came from the right side of the paper. Down a hallway. Two rooms at the end. So, like, on the far right, where it looks like a speaker, that's the side we came from on the right side. Okay. I know where we are.
There we go.
And we're headed
You can have it back.
that way. But now we're just trying to get to the other side of the grate.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
Maybe.
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Good one, Shaggy.
Okay.
Right into room 2. All right. Let's solve some puzzles. Seek a way out. So we're in a kitchen. Nice spacious kitchen. Click everything. Partition, nothing special. Serving table. Imagine they put food here after it's prepared so that the waiters and waitresses can take it out to the customers. But something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? A lot of guests. A voucher. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. App 9, meat 10, soup. I learned to write these things down. Seafood F. It's weird how some of them use numbers and other ones use letters. One of the choices you can answer is the nonsense word funny rampa, which is an assemblage of random Japanese sounds. Funya rampa. Likely because Junpei is trying to make a joke or avoid embarrassing of not knowing what the painting is of. Cool. 9 plates look really expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Appetizers usually come on square plates, do they? I need to pay attention next time I go out to eat. That'd be kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. Meat. There's more where they look like hats. The middle's super deep for a plate. There's soup plates. Huh? If you ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? I think there are 15 of these plates, assuming they're for seafood. 15. Soup had 10. Look at your plate from a 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. Why are you bringing up June? Lady doth protest too much, methinks. You're not terribly subtle. It's a bunch of little wavy ridges. These plates are for serving meat. How many did I say it was? How many were there? Voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. But that would have been for... 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 soup, seafood 15. Yeah. So meat needs to have 6 taken away. Maybe they're hexadecimal here. They're using what? It's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. Eh? You're familiar with base 10. That's the normal system of numbers, which is what they should be using. Base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A is... A is 10, 11, C is 12, then it goes on. 14. Okay, that makes sense, because they said seafood was F. And that was 15. And then soup A, meaning 10 plates. Okay. That makes sense. But why did it say meat 10 on the voucher? Wouldn't it just be meat A? Oh. Never mind. I need to... You know what? That's fine. It verifies that I'm thinking in the general direction. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. But you can think of it as just 6 letters added onto the normal number system after 9. So 9 is 9, 10 is supposed to be 16. So there are 9 plates for appetizers, 16 for the meat, 10 for the soup, and 15 for seafood. Weird. Pot looks like it's made of silver. But drinking from the teapot would make it really yummy. Why? Spending a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? I mean, if you keep rhyming like that, you can write her a poem. And we don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. What about underneath it? Table looks really old-fashioned. It's a lot of notes. Got a bunch of stuff written on, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Says the person who knows what codes look like. Sink, it's still got water in it. There's a couple plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. Whetstone! Dude, they had to... What? Don't they have the little... Looks like a stiletto almost that you sharpen knives on, but this is the whetstone. Like... Cool. What are you planning to do with that? Don't tell me you're gonna try and smash open the card reader. Idiot. If you do that, then we'll never get out of here. Oh. Go with that. That's what it's for. It's to bash things with a... Yeah. Jeez. Table for preparing food. These are the plates everywhere. The card reader. Iron oven looks pretty heavy duty. Probably industrial. Let's have a look inside. Okay, it's locked. How many does this need? Because I kind of want to just do 9, 16, 10, and 15. Because of the voucher. So it would be probably somebody supposed to enter their password. Maybe if we put in the right number, it'll open up the oven door. Derp. Why don't you try entering the numbers you found on the voucher? Yep. Convert the 10, AF, okay. No dice. Looks like it's too many numbers. Huh. Okay, well, they already tried it for us. Cool. Oh, we got some pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a nice pressure cooker. Use some of these as weapons. It's not an idiot, those are blunt objects. Yes. We're gonna hold that around looking for a way to deactivate the bomb. Why so serious? Bottles of seasoning. Do you think this is part of Zero's plan? It's going? What is this? Drawer is... You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it so that the fat and juices can drip off of the meat while it cooks. Cool. Countertop. Got a rolling pin and a colander. Nothing useful. That's the exit. There's a big iron plate on the door. Is that where we came from? Hey, Santa, could you open that door? There's no way I can open that thing. Guess you're getting to that age where your eyes start to go, huh? Better watch your mouth, boy. Won't live long enough to see that door opened. It's got 2 of them on edge. Ugh. We gotta get out of here fast. Tank with a pipe coming out of it. Really special about it. What this door? It's a bolt, and it's really rusty. Will this even open? Let's give it a shot. Nope. We'll use the blunt objects and beat it. Mana! Happy Sunday, sir. This is 999. Do you remember us playing Zero Time Escape? This is the first one of the series, which we should have played first, but we did not. So it's a puzzle game. Trash can. Nothing inside of it. We're actually playing with Junpei. Yeah. Full of rotten food. Nothing in there. She was saying he's a trash man. Excuse me? Does it feel colder in here? Click the other trash can. No? Countertop. Rolling pin and calendar. Nothing useful. You said that before already. Check the card reader. You got your lamp today? Nice. Changes colors. Dude, that's awesome. That sounds cool. Okay, where else have we seen numbers? I didn't know she could cook. Oh yeah, it sounds like fun times in Deskland. Okay, we already checked here. We got the thing. What would 9 plus F be in base 10? 24? Number on the voucher isn't the actual passcode. So it wants us to find the clue to it. Let's look at the plates again. 9 is 9, even hexadecimal. 10 soup plates, 10 is A. 15 seafood plates, says F on the voucher. Oops. Can I just do like the number of plates there actually are? And what is this part of the? No. Where else have I not looked? Drawer is stuck. It's a grill. Nothing above it. Okay, so I think there's something we're missing. Check the board again. Okay. Oh, I was just hitting back, and I guess I hit the thing underneath it. You can't. It's sealed shut. Okay, let's... No. This thing. Bunch of instructions for using the cooking utensils. Nothing really suspicious about it. Table's old enough. Silver pot. Yeah, I've seen Log Mom play Overwatch before. She was playing Diva against bots. It was pretty great. She can aim, she just can't move and aim. Countertop with nothing useful on it. Like, there's probably something very small I just haven't clicked yet. 2 pots and a pan on the stove. Oh yeah, she's super pro. Like, watch out. Is there, like, if you guys see something else I can click on. Door we came through, it's not locked, so we could go back, but what's the point? Iron gate in the hallway. Yep, might as well be locked for all the good going back will do. And this is the one that is this one. Yeah, we have to figure it out. Got it. Can I use the whetstone on it? No. How's your aim in game now? I haven't played too much. I really want to wait for the patch, but I feel like it got better. Maybe, like a couple percent. I had some good Anna games the one time we played. Partition splits the room, right side of the wall. It's a swinging door. You see them a lot in between kitchens and doing areas in the restaurants. Without this door, you'd need to run all the way around the partition to get out to the other side. That'd be a pain in the butt. Oh, I thought that was the different door. My bad. Okay, let's start looking around. Milk's in here. Milk in an iron barrel? Oh. Ugh. Ugh, old milk, no. Wouldn't be a pretty smell either. Cheese! Number of cheeses lined up on the shelf. This is Gouda cheese, the most famous Dutch cheese. I'm not a fan of Gouda. It's not my flavor and it's not my texture. If you don't cut open the case, then it usually won't go bad. So you can store it in a room temperature for quite a while. I'm covered in wax. I'm not hungry at all. Guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. There's something behind the cheese. I thought it was something above the cheese. The little green bottle. Click the little green bottle. Bottle of oil. Cooking oil. You could probably use this to make something slippery. Like the rusty thing. Is there anything else? Smash it? You want me to smash the oil and like ruin the game because we can't go anywhere? Just making sure there's nothing else behind any of these things. Okay. So much stuff here. A whole lot of cans. A wooden box on the second row, though. Knife!
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
We're supposed to be in love with this girl?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
No.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility.
Okay, go on.
It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though.
She's like a what is it? Conspiracy theorist.
The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage.
Okay, that's a lot.
Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly.
Almost exactly.
It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were
I want to
two
sharpen the
other
knife,
similar
Castle, but
stories
it's going
written by
through
a man
conspiracy
named
theorists.
William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
Bull load.
Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
Shut down.
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh. What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like tomorrow I'll be streaming at 6 Eastern, and right now I need to go to the bathroom.